it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Long in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Damn, what the fuck I did? That nigga blocking in the back.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Ryan on second down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Michael Bennett in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Now Giorgio Tavecchio for the field goal try. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a timeout called for by...
Hey man, you ready? Yeah, I said Markel, I'm ready. I put the headphone down, sir.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
I mean, that's okay with you? I feel like I'm about to put some space on this game. I'm about to put some space on this game here.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Third and long. It's Ryan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Mike Bennett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep is Darren Sproles. He's going to field this at the 4. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Ertz has it left side. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets this one just...
My bad, my defensive end, like, the nigga not even thinking in real life, so why he not starting? When he start in real life?
I just said this guy here, I'm going to put some distance on you this game.
Huh?
I'm going to put some distance. I mean, 14. I'm going to beat you by 14 this game. Let's come on.
I already pushed ready.
Alright, did you let me know?
35 to the 34.
Yes, sir.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
82.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Ah!
And it's intercepted.
Do it wrong. Do it wrong.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, Charles, we got a second here. Let's do an MVP check-in right now at this point in the season. Is Patrick Mahomes your headliner?
He is for me. Look, 2nd year playing, 1 start as a rookie, and what he's done so far, it's been absolutely spectacular. Magnificent consistency. Hasn't had any real dips. Now, before the season, I was focused in on Todd Gurley, and he continues to power the Rams' attack. He has to be in the conversation. Drew Brees, how many completions does he throw per game? 1 or 2? It's unbelievable with his accuracy. Tom Brady is still Tom Brady and wins big games. Phillip Rivers with a strong 2nd half could get into the conversation, but keep a real eye on the NFC South. Matt Ryan ahead of his MVP pace of 2016. Cam Newton in Carolina. If they end up winning that division, you better take a hard look at him.
Taking them all private. You must have got the party private. Make it public. Yeah.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. To go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. On second down, Ryan looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 30 yards there.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
11.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down, here's Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Wentz. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Tech McKinley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Hey, I'm gonna say like you said. I gotta listen. No, listen what I'm saying. I got a league game to go play. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, you said it was lag, but mine for real. Come on, man. I got a league game.